Such Vidiocy. Hello and welcome to Vidiocy. It is Maddie along with
Dylan.
And it is still Zelda month. And after playing through the randomized version of The Legend of Zelda, I got nostalgic for the original. So that's what I'm going to do now is play through the original NES classic, The Legend of Zelda, the way it was meant to be played. Or close enough. The Legend of Zelda. Many years ago, Prince Darkness Ganon stole one of the Triforce with power. Princess Zelda had one of the Triforce with wisdom. She divided it into 8 units to hide it from Ganon before she was captured. Go find the 8 units, Link, to save her. Okay, Link, Ganon, and the number 8 were all in quotation marks.
Container hot.
He was not the Prince of Darkness, he was just Prince Darkness. And it wasn't the Triforce of Power and the Triforce of Wisdom. He took the Triforce with power, making it sound like he used power to take the Triforce. And she had the Triforce with wisdom, making it sound like she needed wisdom to have that Triforce. Would you care to explain?
Okay, so with the Triforce things, it's a little bit saying.
I mean, maybe it gets the point across, but it's not really correct. It's certainly not the best way to say it.
Yeah. And with Link, clearly, well, as you see here, well, Vidioc, not Link.
Bringing our boy back from our Legend of Zelda Link to the Past playthrough.
And with Ganon, his name is either Prince Darkness, or his name is Darkness, and he either uses his first name after Prince for some reason.
What about the number 8, in quotes? Bad localization?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do this. One of my favorite all-time video games from any system. Going into battle, ready to... I have no weapon! But I do have a shield. That's interesting. Why can't I just whip it at him like Captain America?
You wanna know how you got that shield?
How?
Picked it up off the ground.
So what? It was like an oak branch.
Piece of a log.
I'm like Thor and Oakenshield in the battle between the dwarves and the orcs. I just pick it up and now I'm Link Oakenshield.
Yep, it's a part of like a log.
And how does this guy know it's dangerous to go alone? Somebody should do a theory on that. Maybe a vidiotic theory, foreshadowing. Oh my God, I killed him! Sorry. I'm gonna go now. Thanks.
And the shield has a cross on it because it was a holy tree. Had a lot of holes in it.
I was gonna make that joke. Okay, we've got 9 weekdays left in Zelda month, and since we do videos every weekday, we figure we get 9 episodes out of this, 9 dungeons, it'll work out perfectly. So we'll take out a dungeon per episode, meaning, one episode may be considerably shorter, one may be a bit longer.
Yeah, because we're goofy goobers.
This episode in particular will probably be quite long because I intend to do several things in the overworld before I even attempt the first dungeon. If you'll bear with me, I like to get the blue ring, the magical shield, perhaps even some medicine before going in. Of course, I'm going to get the candle so I can get... Oh yes, and I'm also going to get the white sword, which means I need to get some heart containers, or container hearts. Right now I'm going to make my way over to one of the...
I need the container heart.
One of the 100 rupee It's a Secret to Everyone rooms, but the only one I know of that I can get into without either bombs or a candle.
Yeah, but it's a super secret.
What makes it so super?
That most people probably don't know about. Since there are, very few hints.
Ooh, come here, Faye.
And the hints don't really tell you what to do.
Yeah, the hints are a bit cryptic, but, it's not terrible. I'll admit, I learned a lot of what I know from other people showing it to me or not really strategy guides. Maybe they had learned it from a strategy guide, but I didn't really have a strategy guide on the game. I did have Nintendo Power, but that was more later in my Nintendo career, not when I first started playing Nintendo. And so, but some of what I learned from just finding on my own. Some of it I learned from other friends who had played the game and they were able to say, hey, bomb here, go here. So, and again, that was blah, blah, blah years ago. I'm not old.
Blah, blah, blah years ago.
Okay, that was like 30 years ago.
Tectites.
And, I don't remember exactly how I knew everything that I would eventually know about the game, that I know to this day. I don't know where every single bomb and burn spot is, but I sure know most of them, and I certainly know all the major ones.
Yeah. But the only hint you get for this 100 rupee thing is, secret is in the eastmost peninsula, or something like that. A secret is in the is in the tree at the dead end.
Hey, I got a question for you. Aren't the Tectites just like mini Gomas?
Yeah.
Definitely. Yeah, I got something for B. I think I just killed that guy with the letter, Dylan.
Ha, guys, think you gave him a paper cut.
Link Oakenshield is dangerous.
Like OAKENSHIELD is dead. That must have been a very flat log. Oh. Silly, look at that shield. That is a perfectly flat shield. Perfectly flat shield. Now there's nothing telling you. Go up. Go through the wall at the wall is a passage at the tree at the dead end. Anything like that. No, it's as the secret is in the tree at the dead end at the...
Oh man, how did I not pick up that heart? I was standing right on it.
Because hitboxes.
Hitmonlee, what's he got to do with anything? I know you didn't say that, I don't know.
Well, his name is a reference to Bruce Lee. But he has to do stuff.
And what does Bruce Lee have to do with The Legend of Zelda?
I have no idea.
Could use a heart right about now. I was hoping these guys would drop some bombs.
Bruce Lee really likes to play The Legend of Zelda?
Bruce Lee's dead?
I mean,
he was dead before the game ever came out?
Wait, he was dead before the game ever came out?
Pretty sure. Okay, I'm not 100% sure about that.
His ghost likes to play The Legend of Zelda?
Oh, Zora! Thank you for that heart.
Hey, look, it contains a heart.
I know, I really wish I could just pick that up. I mean, I'm saying that water can't be that deep at that point. It's right by the shore.
Why can't Link just jump?
Yeah, or why can't I just wade out into that water? Like I say, it's right by the shore. Oh, this is great. Thank you.
Does Link have no leg muscles?
Oh, come on. Why couldn't that be
bombs? He literally needs a magical feather to jump.
Oh, and a clock.
Other than in Breath of the
You ready for it? Fire Link. Dark Link. Ice Link. I don't know why I went with that voice for Ice Link. I wasn't implying anything.
Ice Link.
I don't even know what I would be implying.
Ice Link. Ice Link. It's the Icy Link. Oh, he's so icy. He's so icy.
I'm just like, none of these guys could drop a bomb.
Iceland. From Iceland to Greenland. Can't believe
I don't think these guys drop bombs at all, so...
Leavers are annoying. They will kill you. Oh, wait, let's do the avatar. Pause. No. Thank you, I failed. Twice. Take it. Water. Fire.
Oh, well.
Yeah, that's not it.
Fire Nation took over. That's what that was symbolizing.
Yeah, that's not in the Hood It Goes. Isn't it like water, earth, fire?
Look, I honestly don't remember, man.
That's what they say, yeah.
I'm pretty sure they say all of them, but it's been a while since I've seen the beginning of the show.
All I know is anger and ice.
All I know is I would really like some bombs.
All I know is I want to watch The Legend of Korra.
Which is also not Avatar.
Sequel to Avatar.
Have I bought anything yet? I don't have the camera yet, do I?
It's the all grown up of Avatar. But it's not because it's...
More like the spin-off. Sequels are usually movies.
Same difference. Even though it's not like all grown up, since all grown up that takes place when the character is older, and Legend of Korra takes place.
Well, Katara's older in Legend of Korra. She's like really old.
Yeah, is Aang even alive anymore?
No, Aang's not alive anymore. I didn't need that heart.
Yeah, Aang's dead. Isn't Toph still alive still?
Toph? Probably. I don't remember for sure.
Yeah, I think she's still alive. I don't think like any other characters are alive.
I have enough to go get my shield now.
But Toph is alive. No one else.
I say I don't. Katara's alive. I just said that.
Other than those two, no one else in the library, I'm pretty sure.
No one else matters but those two. They're the only ones I liked.
Yeah, Toph is the best.
I like Toph. She's cool.
Yeah, Toph. Toph is the best.
I didn't necessarily say she was the best. I just said she was cool.
Pretty sure she metal bended at one point.
Unfortunately, not unfortunately, but that shield, the magical shield, is 160 rupees in a lot of shops, but some of the hidden ones have it for 90, so that's where you want to go to get it.
Yeah. You go out to the store and buy it on DVD once it comes out. Yeah, because it said it. Ha! Ha!
Hey, that comes out on, I think that comes out on demand tomorrow.
Ha!
You know, I always see people have trouble with these levers, including you, because they walk into the screens with them and they just keep walking forward, right into the levers popping out of the ground. It's like, just take your time, approach with caution, and you can handle it.
No, I like to go fast. I like fast-paced games, like Sonic. Sonic the Hedgehog.
So you like to die then, basically?
No. It's like fast-paced games, like Sonic. Sonic is fun. It's like rolling around at the speed of sound. While Jeremy was like rolling around at the speed of sound.
I still have not gotten a single bomb. I'm so surprised. Look at this.
No
bombs. What is up with that? Where are the bombs, Dylan?
Oh, to the left.
There we go. Hey, you were right. I did have to go left to get those. Good call.
See, I'm the master at Zelda.
For more proof of that, go check out his no sword run over on gabba.the.game.knight.
Oh, yeah. But, trust me, I've already done all of it 3 times. And by that I mean I've died 3 times.
Died 3 times?
At least 3 times.
No, I know where another 100 rupee place is. Maybe I should just go do that.
Where's 100 rupees?
And that would,
Is it 100 feet away?
Yeah, I'll do that because I can go. That'll send me in the right direction to get some of these bomb places I've been wanting to do. And then we can knock out the first dungeon. Well, I have to come back here first to get my ring, but you know. It's all good. I don't need any more rupees because that 100's going to put me over, but...
Toph best character?
Yes, more bombs is what I wanted. Alright.
This game would be awesome if you could play as Toph.
Again, a character that didn't exist back in 1986. That had nothing to do with this game or this game series.
Open the rocks to throw at Octoroks and open the rocks back at them. That'd be awesome.
Look, I'm back where I started. Anyway. Real quick, I think this is medicine. I'm not actually going to buy any right now, but let's go ahead and do that.
I'll kill you if you don't take medicine.
So I can when I want to.
And that's the old lady.
So, The Legend of Zelda was one of the first NES games I played. Not necessarily the first, but it and Super Mario Brothers were the two I remember originally playing. I actually used to rent. I wasn't the first one in my neighborhood to own an NES. Some of my other friends had it before I did. And I actually used to rent the Nintendo because back then, besides being able to rent video games and movies, you could actually sometimes, at some places, rent whole video game systems. So I actually rented the NES on a number of occasions before I got one. I got it for Christmas one year. Don't remember for sure what year I got it.
It was year 57.
How old do you think I am?
Oh my god.
Anyway,
it
wasn't the year. I don't think it was the year it first came out, but it was, you know.
57.
Anyway, the point is, I had rented it, I'd played it. My dad actually liked the game quite a bit, so then I got my Nintendo for Christmas later that same year or the next year, what have you. And then the day after Christmas, we lived in a small town in South Carolina called Sumter, and then the Columbia, the state capital, is a bigger city about an hour away where a lot of my family lived. And the day after Christmas, my dad and I went up to the big toy store in Columbia, specifically to buy The Legend of Zelda.
Toy store for The Legend of Zelda?
Yeah, there weren't like video games stores specifically back then. You bought your video games at toy stores.
Huh.
It was probably Toys. Originally, there was Lionel Play World. That was the big toy store in Columbia. And then Toys R Us came after that. So I'm not sure by the time I got Legend of Zelda, it was Toys R Us if we actually went to Lionel Play World, but it was one of those two. Get out of my way, Tech Tights. But I've long been a huge fan of this game. I know I probably said it on some of our other playthroughs of the game, You're No Sword Run, my randomizer run, but I still think it is one of the greatest video games of all time, one of the most important video games of all time, certainly one of the best NES games of all time. It was always at the top of the list in Nintendo Power of the top-ranked video games as voted by the readers, and deservedly so. And I think the game still holds up to this day. I really do. Even graphically, I mean, it's 8-bit graphics, but all the enemies look basically like they're supposed to look. Everything's clear and crisp. I don't think there's... Okay, I get it. The game's not as good as modern games in some regards. Oh, wait, I don't want this shit. Let me go spin my loot first. But I don't think you can really have any complaints about the game. I think it's basically a perfect game. As much as anything can be perfect when it comes to art. And video games are an art. But you know what I'm saying? I mean, what can you really knock this game for? Accepting the limitations of the technology at the time, it's great. And it doesn't really show its age to the point that, like, well, it was good, but it's still really fun to play with. It's still a really clean game. It's controlled
Why are
really
the
well.
dots in the water? That's my only complaint.
But again, that was just the graphics of the time. It's just to give it the water some depth and the illusion of motion instead of just a flat blue. You know, make it look and feel a little more alive. But seriously, do you really think this is a... And I'm not saying a bad game, because there are other games that were really good at the time that just didn't age well, but I think this game aged just fine. It's still a great game.
Yeah.
Like, there's no real legitimate knock on this game. So I'm going to go in this shop really quickly and get myself a blue ring.
Gonna get yourself a blue ring.
I'm going to go get a blue ring real quick, like. Hey, dude who dresses very much like me, but without the hat. Thank you for the blue ring. Hey, I'm still green. Okay, I'm good now. More gray than blue, but still. I guess it's kind of a really light blue. What do you think?
Mm.
What do you mean you don't know? Look at Link. Does he look light blue or does he look gray?
Light blue.
I've always just thought of him as gray, personally. With my gray sword. That dude just shot me in the back, that coward. He shot me in the back, Dylan. What's the matter with him?
He shot you in the back.
So again, what's the matter with him?
He wanted to shoot you in the back.
Dirty, no-good, lily-livered cowpoke.
What? Lily-livered?
Yep.
What?
It's an insult.
They don't get.
The Journeys of Link Oakenshield.
Man. OAKENSHIELD.
I gotta say, I think I put this as an honorable mention in our Vidiocy Top 10 favorite games of all time. Might should have been on the list. I really do hold this game in very high regard and have a lot of reverence for it.
Okay, I'm pretty sure Toph was the one who first metal band.
That's cool. In all honesty, I think this is. I didn't get the white.
I just googled it on my 2DS.
I wanted my white sword.
So yeah, and I'm pretty sure Legend of Korra, the like a ton of people metal bending. I think maybe.
Mm-hmm.
And Aang is still dead. Did he ever get to metal bend?
What do you mean still dead? Like he died and then still dead? We know he's dead.
Did he ever learn metal bending? That's my question.
Don't know. I mean, he was the Avatar.
Yeah, but metal bending is a really hard thing to do with earth bending. I'm sure he learned earth bending, but did he learn metal bending? Metal bending is a type of earth bending.
There was something under one of those armos. I should have checked that out while I was here. But it's okay. And there's something behind the waterfall, of course.
I mean, I don't remember ever seeing him use metal bending.
Hey, Lionel, go that way. Keep going.
Shoot him in his butt. Wait, don't you have the big shield?
Yeah?
Just that one.
I just didn't want to mess with him. You know,
he took down a blue Lionel. Way easier than Breath of the Wild.
The Lionels in this game are difficult, but they're scary in Breath of the Wild. Oh god, I think I killed another dude, Dylan. What the heck?
Stop killing people.
Link is vicious. Thanks for the rupee, Zora.
I'm gonna get a drink, but meh. Meh.
Meh.
Meh.
Alright, now let's go take out Dungeon 1. I don't have the medicine, but it'll be okay.
Oh, there's no Dungeon 1 now?
Yep.
It's only been what?
20 minutes.
Oh my god, it takes me that long to draw that. I mean, I realize you do a lot of stuff. Man, that's a lot of stuff you do.
Yeah, just medicine. Yeah, well, like I said, I like to cover all my bases and be good to go. I told y'all this would probably be a longer episode, or I meant to anyway.
You know what I do?
What?
I go to Dungeon 1.
That fireball just totally went in there. I'm sorry, Mr. Malvin, if you got burned by Zora's fireball.
No, it actually lit these two fires.
It wasn't my intention.
It's a nice aesthetic.
I'm gone now.
Now you have a white sword. Well, why not a black sword, huh?
Don't even go there. I mean, really.
What?
You.
What? The trees have eyes.
The hills have eyes.
Everything has eyes.
These Stalfos have eyes?
Yeah, see? That one
has
the key. It was hiding it in his ribcage.
It is weird the key is as big as the Stalfos.
It was hiding it in his...
Just Link lugging around this giant key. Good thing there's not weight in this game.
Yeah,
one key and you can't move.
And that's your Cloud.
Thank you. Is Cloud in this game?
Yes.
Okay, I want a ROM hack of the original Legend of Zelda that puts Cloud in it.
He's the secret playable character if you beat it all without taking a single
Again, a character who wasn't created.
And never get a heart.
Who didn't exist for another 10 years after this game was made.
No, they already created him. They just haven't
So Square, who hadn't even made Final Fantasy at the time, has already made the lead character for Final Fantasy 7.
And went to Nintendo and like, hey, put the character in the game as a secret. If someone gets hit 0 times, gets no...
Well, I've already lost out on that.
Has to say once, and never gets another heart. If they do all that, then they'll unlock Cloud.
Hey, wait, you guys won't actually give me a boomerang. I will spare you for now.
Okay.
I'm gonna kill your brothers, though.
Okay.
As long as y'all are good with that.
Yeah, I never liked Todd anyway.
What about Jerry?
I mean, he's a good bud to have at parties, but he makes a funny joke. He always spills the punch, which I put like 3 bottles of alcohol in that, and then he just spills it.
I want to go to your parties.
That's like $30 wasted.
It's a Garaya party. That's it. It's just a Garaya party.
Candace party. And
Party is an intimate get together.
I was gonna say Garaya party.
Oh.
Wait, that's still a party.
That would make more sense.
That's still a party.
It's not a party. It's a Garaya party. That's a whole different animal. Thank you for the banana.
Candace party. It's not Candace party. It's a Garaya party.
Ooh, Wallmasters.
Garaya party.
Get back in the wall.
Garaya party.
Come here, you.
It's not a Garaya party. It's an intimate get together.
Come on, just keep it coming. Yep, ready for more. You two. Anybody else? Come on.
Wallmaster party.
Come on. And death.
It's not a party. It's a being frozen together to get stabbed.
What's up, Dragon?
Did you know that guy has the wings?
Has rings or wings?
Wings.
Like the fly things?
Yeah.
I never really paid that much attention.
Yeah, I don't notice it.
Cool.
Not that long ago.
Alright, well, thanks for joining us on this, the first edition of The Legend of Zelda here on Vidiocy for Zelda Month. Come back tomorrow for more exciting Hyrulean action. In the meantime, check out all the other videos we bring to you. But hey, I don't have to tell you all how to YouTube, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And we will be back with more Vidiocy before you know it. But for now, I'm Matty.
Dylan.
And we will video. See ya. Peace out, y'all.
Bye.